All right. I'm here again with more. Yes. But this time I'm playing Explorer. I think the meta is more forgiving, right? It obviously historic is a stronger format. So if I can have basically the same cards, we're not too upset with that. There's no One Ring, which I wasn't really on. There's also no Inquisition of Kozilek. In what's the other one? Orcish Bowmasters, right? Because there's no Lord of the Rings set. Because Explorer is standard only and stuff. I really don't have much experience with it, but so I first shot at it. I think it has enough overlap where it feels totally fine. And I'm running another Beseech. I ended up crafting a third one. I think if I can reliably get one of these pieces with Beseech, we're like really happy. And the way to do that is Sunset Revelry. I expect this to make tokens pretty often because I most people play creatures. I could be wrong, and this might wind up being something else, but as it stands, Seal Away again, and then Baffling End. Baffling End is kind of neat, but these are super similar, right? Like if I sacrifice them, my opponent gets a creature out of it, regardless if it's a 3/3 or whatever was under this. There are some issues that I foresee, like Bone Crusher Giant, Questing Beast. Um, what's another one? There's a couple others that I think are, if I bump into them a lot, this is just not going to work out, right? That's just the nature of it. Shieldred can be an issue as well, so it depends how many times I find myself losing to things that I'm not like dealing with. You know, they're just sitting in play. And if it's constantly beating me, then I have to take a step back and be like, all right, how can I beat this? Like if Shieldred is all over the place and I'm getting Solemnity 9 lives in play, but Shieldred's draining me and I'm still going to die. And I'm never able to activate Mutavault because my opponent has 1,000 dead removal spells in hand. That would just all funnel into the Mutavault. We could reevaluate and add like Binding of Ixalan, or I call it Binding, Ixalan's Binding, whatever. The End could come back, right? Especially Mono Black, where they don't have enchantment removal, unless Feed the Swarm is all over the place. Again, I'm not super familiar with the meta, but I kind of expect similar things. But yeah, as it stands, that's just about it. More ways to beseech. One masterminds for cute things in the sideboard. And then actual Solemnity 9 lives in the main deck, because I think it makes your beseech way, way stronger instead of you're just always going for book or just Mutavault that goes to hand because it doesn't actually go into play immediately with this. So it's just more things to do. You can sacrifice your second copy of Solemnity and turn it into the other combo piece. You cannot sacrifice 9 lives. You will lose the game. So that's you gotta watch out for that. But yeah, let's see how we do. Two basics, feel the dead, blah 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 blah. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go. Same spiel. Let's see how this iteration does in a completely different format. Is it? Yeah, it looks like it might be the case. Yeah, all right. I got to relaunch the game, probably. Oh, wait. What's this? What's this? Oh, registering. Game info not ready yet. All right, mono red. Love to see it. Sort of. Kind of, not really. All right, yeah. It looks like I have to relaunch the game. Let's do it after this one. Unfortunately, this doesn't stay in play, so I'm looking for... There we go. That stays in play. Makes this sunset on 2 pretty good here. I'm kind of confused why they didn't swing with this. They must assume there's Thalias or something going to show up here. That's interesting. Yeah, alright. So we're gonna do this here. Gonna go back up to 20. Gonna get me some 2/2s. Feeling real good about it. already in love with this card. Won't lie. Already in love with it. Goblin Chain Whirler? That's so upsetting. Oh, now we swing? Oh, Now we swing. Alright, so I can Baffling end this, and then I can Beseech that later. So actually, we're still totally fine here. Actually, still completely fine. I can Beseech next turn for Solemnity, or I could just run this out to, like, have a higher life total, but I'm at 18. Halt it. After entered the game menu. Alright, I guess I'll just do that later, yes. Can't do a mid-game. Got this weird error in the top right, top left, hiding my opponent's name. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6, and then if they swing with that, it's 7. So I feel pretty confident that I won't just die if I throw this in play. And then I have the opportunity to Beseech away my Baffling End for Solemnity. And we are probably sitting pretty. Now, Bone Crusher Giant is the only issue. Certainly possible. Opponent's putting 2 attackers in play. That's why you do this instead of swing here. Because it makes a token. Definitely the fastest way to kill me. I would play this and then wait a turn, but I don't have the time. I would die before I get there. Let's do this. Bargain. Another funny thing is I can actually sacrifice Mutavault for one of the combo pieces too, which is pretty neat. All right, we did it. Yes. Oh, that's really cool. That's really, really cool. I wonder if we want a 4th Beseech. All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. That was the first game. Just because I'm 1-0 doesn't mean we get to, you know, reinvent the wheel here. All right, no combo piece, double tutor, no Thoughtseize. Yeah. I'm not feeling it. Well, you know what? This is actually not too bad. I guess we'll just 1-1 these. Sure. This is fine. We just need 1 land. Thankfully, this is not my swamp. And this might just be... I don't know. This is a Skyclave Apparition deck, I think. If it's like Collected Company combo nonsense, which I would assume it is. Okay. I can't be convinced to seal away one of these. Though I guess I'll just do it anyways. Alright. I guess I kind of regret not... Wait. This only gets bigger from different things. Okay, that's not too big of a deal. Yeah, let's just run this out. It's fine. Just for Beseech in the future or something. I can Baffling End this as well if I want to. I don't have double black. I could just run this out. And if my opponent has to... If they have... what's it called? They can just get rid of this instead of, like, do anything. Nope, we don't have it. Might just be missing a land. We don't have Sterling Grove, so it's a lot harder to give this hexproof. Actually, I think it's just completely impossible. Well, I mean, I drew it, so I'll play it. But I'm more interested in book, because again, this deck has outs. Alright, so hopefully if my opponent does Skyclave, they don't Skyclave the right thing. Or they just don't have it. I mean, there's a chance it's not in their deck. This looks more Angels-centric than the combo one. And the combo one certainly does run... whatchamacallit, so... Alright. Yep, opponent doesn't have it. Nice. Okay. We have 8 Solemnities and 8. God, I can't talk. 4 Solemnities, 4 Mutavaults to draw 2. Shock on 1 is strange. They have something castable. Do I want a Thoughtseize? I think I actually do want a Thoughtseize on 1. Alright, it's a Greasefane deck, but it has Shieldred, unfortunately. I don't have any main deck graveyard hate, but most graveyard strategies can't beat the 9 lives thing, to be fair. Okay, so I can just play this tapped. I don't have any instants. I guess my opponent didn't consider looking for a Thoughtseize, so Thoughtseize might not be in their deck. They could have also just not considered because they didn't want to put Greasefang in hand, in which I would find another Thoughtseize. Okay, so Tutor is good. I guess I go get... Let's go get Mutavault. Okay, we're going to get Mutavault here. Because I have a Beseech, I can find Solemnity at some point with that. But I can't necessarily cast the other piece here. Okay, so let's run this out. Am I dead to a Greasefang? This deals 9 plus 5. So I am dead to a Greasefang. I should probably hedge against that and play this. Again, waiting till their end step to cast this, so again, probably no Thoughtseizes. So the first one doesn't kill me, and I don't believe the second one does either. Right, like they do this now, and then they do it again, but I think I have 2 turns of time to find Solemnity. Right, so they do that again. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, that's not how it works. It goes 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5. So 5 plus 3, it's not enough. It's not enough because this has to tap to crew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just go to 8. So I have time to play this. And I guess I'll play this. So this way I get a blocker from the life gain and some tokens for Beseech for Solemnity. So you were just looking this deck up. That's funny. Oh, opponent's wise. Look at that. Not going for the park derper. Just going for this. I like it. The Shieldred life drain is a problem. I have Mastermind's Acquisition and Book being good enough. There's a good chance Book is good enough. I can't block here because I need the last token. Although the token's just going to die anyways, right? Like, I'm going to do the Mutavault thing, which means this isn't doing any... Well, you know what? I'm going to make them do it. I'm just not going to block. I'm going to make them kill this token at some point. Maybe they don't. It's not like I can't make more, but... They might just discard with the Faithful Mending the Parhelion and reanimate that, so this token sticks around. But I can't respect Fatal Push here. That seems absolutely ridiculous. So we're going to try to scam them with the other combo. Oh wow, I drew a card. I drew a card off of Sunset. Look at that. Okay. Get rid of you. Looking for another land. If we find another land and they don't have interaction, this is pretty good, right? It's funny, we go from a 5-second game to a 2-second game. Yeah, I made it myself. Correct. Okay, I'm gonna leave up Seal Away. Uh-oh, we got ourselves Beseiju to worry about. Ruh-roh. Opponent's looking at my lands? What are you doing? Calm down. No Orcish Bowmasters in this format. You can calm down. Okay, yep. Pretty easy Seal Away. And if I find Mutavault soon, I'm not looking weak to Beseiju anymore. Having like 2 combos. and play at the same time. A follow alert? I should have a follow alert. I have a follower alert and a subscribe alert. Unless they like broke or something, but I should have those widgets. Well, either way, thank you for the follow. Oh look, it's the card. What a surprise. Skyclave. I mean, I'll look maybe for the next stream, but it should be there. Alright, so we can run this out. Find a replacement, really good. Oh look, it's Collected Company. What a surprise. Something disco would no. I am not from the 70s, despite what you might think. I am too young for that. But I do like disco music. Yeah. My one and only drawing is scattered everywhere. I mean, I'm not big enough to have a desire for more. Well, not yet. Maybe in 10 years. Well, they shocked themselves, so either this is Collected Company, or they're just doubling up on cards, and they're not sure how to play it. I don't know. Okay. You got it. Yep. Alright, sure. Yep. Cool. Interesting. So I play 9 lives, and then I play... I don't know. Can I can get a 9 lives right now. Actually, you know what? Let's just play the one in hand first. And then I can sack this seal away for another copy. But at that point, I'm just sacking for another copy of Solemnity, because my opponent can't interact with 9 lives anyways. So I need another Solemnity. We'll see. Okay. Sack a token for... Actually, we can sack a seal away, right? Doesn't really matter what I don't think it matters which one. This one? And go get a Mutavault. If it doesn't work, I am kind of screwed. Maybe I just do... You know what? It probably makes sense to get another Solemnity. Just because if they answer it, I'm gonna really want another one. So... yeah, this makes sense. Oh, to be fair, they didn't just wait till end step. So let's Thoughtseize and then tutor for Mutavault, I think. Actually, you know what? I think it makes more sense to play this because this gives me the chance to just straight up top deck Mutavault, which is a little bit better than waiting. It's just slightly better. Okay, I don't know why they suddenly slowed down a whole bunch. Alright, opponent doesn't want to keep going. That's fair. I guess that means they didn't think they could beat everything going on here. I've just overwhelmed. This is a good example of overwhelming all of the answers, right? Because I have so many Solemnities in books and Mutavaults. They just, like, can't do anything. Even with the Sage-Use and Skyclaves. It's just not enough. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. That's a whole lot of burn. Take 9. I guess I can beat the burn as opposed to card advantage. Just take 9 in the face. Alright, surely my opponent won't top deck a creature. It'd be the first time I've seen this card played and like didn't trigger a creature, giving it the counter. Okay, I think I have to seal away. Because if I don't, the Wizard's Lightning is free. Even if I, you know, Sunset Revelry. Alright, so they can only cast one of these burn spells. I can take the other one. Yeah, so we run... Actually, maybe we lead with Thoughtseize. I take the damage. I mean, they have no reason to cast either as it stands. There's literally no reason to cast one. You just might as well hold on to it, but okay, I guess. Go to 1, and then go back up to 5. And now I need Mutavault or a... whatchamacallit? 9 lives. And there is 9 lives. Okay. So that buys us some time, but not infinite time. I would have much preferred to see a burn spell. A haste threat is absolutely bonkers right now. Maybe Necromentia is slightly better. I think it's slightly better. Let's take Lightning Strike, I guess. Oh, they have Bone Crusher. Ooh, all right. Well, certainly would have took that one if it was on my radar. Certainly would have played and take that one for sure. Okay, so this gives me life, which is irrelevant, but I mean, no, it's not, because the Grim Tutor. The Grim Tutor actually is castable for Solemnity or something. So let's go get Solemnity. They need to... Well, actually, a single Bone Crusher doesn't kill me. Because I'm at 4 now. Which is pretty good. This isn't a prowess, does it? No. Okay, so now I name Bone Crusher with this, and then I can't lose. Whew, that was close. That was close. Nice. Opponent doesn't even let me name it. Assuming they know what I'm going to name, which is, you know, fairly likely. No. Ooh, absolutely. This is actually the perfect hand. But I have to put a card back. So I guess Godless Shrine? This? That's actually the perfect 7. Oh, not this again. Alright, well surely they won't have Cauldron and Cauldron Familiar in their opening hand. Surely. Alright, they figured it out. Or they figured something out. I don't know what it was, but it was something. Is there any merit in casting this right now? Yeah, I mean, it's not really getting any better. So. We also just found another 9 lives, by the way. Croxa. Oh, that sucks. Alright, so I can't actually use this. Maybe... Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of that. Croxa is pretty spooky. Oh, come on. Come on. No. Uh, this is the best mulligan to 5 I've ever seen in my life. Or wait, no. Okay, they mulligan to 6, I should say. This can't block, right? This isn't the weird nerfed version. Yeah. This is Explorer, where things are not Hearthstone. Okay, surely they don't make me discard this Beseech, and we top deck a Black Source, and then we get Book. We just replace Solemnity with Book. Okay, they didn't pitch a land. They did not pitch a land. I will always block here. This is Escape 5? Okay, well, there's no reason not to just play another one of these, even though it doesn't do much. I mean, my opponent could, like, somehow get Croxa into play next turn, and then I'm going to wish I had discarded the Solemnity, obviously, but... No, they did not get rid of the card. Alright. Well, that's one of their better cards. Maybe I should have blocked, actually. Because the moment they crack this, I'm kind of screwed. Alright, so we go get... I'm going to sacrifice the token, because they're going to just kill it with the Mayhem Devil anyways. So I'll just do that. I can get 9 lives, but again, it doesn't stop me from dying to what this deck likes to do, so we get this instead. So now my opponent has to find something right now to stop us from winning. And they do run Fatal Push, I think. There's no Luris, even though... Oh, well, I mean Mayhem Devil, right? That's 3. Gonna say Luris not being there means less likely they have something good. I mean, let's see. They've had everything really well so far. I mean, I'm not in a position at all to respect anything. That's just not where I am. So... For the love of God, don't have it, please. Okay, so this is 1 ping. Looks like they're cycling a card. Which pings once, but it's not twice. Nice. Alright, so I don't think there's anything they can do except a random Field of Ruin, which would kind of be weird. Oh, hey. So, can bargain away this for something that doesn't matter. I guess Necromentia? And just, like, throw it out there. Take all the Cauldron Familiars, so my opponent can't take 12 years doing nothing. Yep. I can still cast Croxa, but my hand is empty. They have not scooped. They did not immediately scoop. Maybe they'll scoop when I fall into the negatives. Nope. Shoot, maybe I shouldn't have played 9 lives. It slows down attack animations. I kind of forgot about that. Okay, opponent just gave up anyways. Yeah, there's not really much to say about this matchup. If I do bump into it more, this is a problem. There is an argument to Pithing Needle, which I was thinking about before. Fine. Fine. There are so many good top decks. It's just, like, hard to say no to this. We already have a Beseech, too, to, like, make up for whatever we're missing once we find the first piece of something. Which, in this case, hopefully is a book. I legit did not mean to play that turn 1, but my opponent kept their hand when I was dragging cards. Oops. Not really a big deal, but it's kind of funny. Mono green Devotion with all these Besejus and whatchamahabits. Okay. Well, it could still just easily be Mono green Devotion. In fact, I can't see it being anything but that. Oh, look at all of these Karns. Wow. Great. Probably the best card possible here, too, unfortunately. It stops me from activating Book, but moreover, Karn can just easily find answers from the sideboard. So, I'm just banking on, like... I have no idea what I'm banking on. I didn't worry about this Beseju, because they have to play it for their land. Okay, so I have no answer to Karn, which is extremely problematic. Guess I'll just do this, that, and pass. I can seal away this troll, which is nice. Sealing away this is actually really nice. Does my opponent have a use for this mana? They do this. They don't. So there was no reason to manually tap there. If you have no use for it, that didn't really make a lot of sense. It's just habit, right? Always talking about just doing good habits. Alright, so I can give them Seal Away back and take Necromentia right now. Excuse me, give them the Troll back. Okay, this actually... Oh, wait a minute. No, I can just take out a token. So do I wait? I just swing first, right? Swing. Bargain. Forgot I could just take a token. And then Necromentia on Karn, so I don't lose the game to nonsense here. They drew another Karn too, wow. Hopefully the zombies don't kill me. So how many Besejus are we working with here? Just one, and it's already in play. Really good, really good, really good. So, as long as these zombies don't kill me, guess I'm fine. But I don't think that's remotely in question. Alright, no land. No land. Actually, just play a land, it's fine. I'll let, yeah, you do whatever you want. I don't think they have the time to kill us here. Funny enough, if I had another land, I could just combo the same turn I played this. It's kind of funny. Alright, so they play out their Cavalier. They draw from the Beanstalk, and then they lose. Cool. Someone who actually realizes there's no outs. Wow. Someone that actually just gave up. Look at that. We had so many runners where they like didn't give up when it was over, but this person did. So definitely better than the last two iterations, and playing in Explorer is definitely better than Historic. There's less problems, for sure, that you bump into. Namely, Field of Ruin. I haven't seen any Field of Ruins since I've moved to Explorer. I guess the basic checking is relevant in Historic more than Explorer, so that was nice, even though I still had a basic. There were a lot of games where Sunset Revelry was just really good. The tokens were fine with stopping me from dying if I had a 9 lives in play. There's times where the life gain mattered, like gaining 4. There are times where it just straight up replaced itself. I didn't have enough cards in hand, and it just drew a card. Like, it was just very solid. And again, the tokens were always there every time I cast it. And that was actually really nice, because it meant I never really had to get rid of a Seal Away or a Baffling End to give our opponent a creature to, do the thing. There was a game where I beseeched for a Necromentia, which was kind of cool. Taking my opponent's avenue to victory, being, I think it was a Karn. So that was really cool too. I never needed anything out of the sideboard from Masterminds in, say, a game in which it would have mattered. Namely, like Approach, where we're like going back and forth and both of us have like 9 lives or something weird. I just never needed this. I would say if I was going to take a card out or 2 cards out or something, I'd probably drop like a Baffling End and just the Masterminds all together and add Pithing Needle so I can name stuff like Karn. Beseiju is a huge one. And I guess that was all I really bumped into. Cauldron. Witch's Cauldron. So my opponent can't sack spam to get around 9 lives, draining me of life. Or using Mayhem Devil with the Cauldron to ping down a Mutavault if I tried to put a Mutavault with a Divinity counter on it. So naming Cauldron is also relevant. So Pithing Needle does have play. You could almost consider it like the 1-mana version of Ruined Halo. You know, it's just stopping this one thing from devastating you. But Beseiju alone is probably enough to make the argument to try to play Pithing Needle. It is a 1-mana colorless card too, so I can actually cast it off of a Mutavault or something like that turn 1. But I don't. Turn 1 naming something is pretty loose. Just name it into the void because you expect it. I don't think that's a good idea, but you could. Liliana of the Veil is another one. You could name that and make it so your opponent can't ultimate you if you were just sitting behind a 9-life Solemnity. Especially if those decks are usually just mono black or black red. They don't really have too many answers to like a Pithing Needle. It just kind of sits there forever. So that would be good too. So yeah, Pithing Needle probably will come in at some point in the next iteration of this. But as it stood, I did like this. It felt good. Again, if this isn't your kind of deck, then I wouldn't advise it anyways. I think it's just a dead 50-50 win rate. You know, I win a game, I lose a game, I win a game. So it is what it is, right? I'm not climbing ladder. I'm not really interested in doing that anyways, but finding a way to fine-tune this is more exciting than like climbing ladder with some predefined deck. But anyways, let me know what you thought about this iteration, what you would do differently. Like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time.